Okay, a new week. Hi, a new week. I'm not sure if that's good, or at this point it's just reminiscent of how long this quarantine has lasted. But we'll keep moving. We'll make it work. So today we're going to focus on the glutes and just on your overall cardiovascular system. So lots of movement. Yeah, should be fun. So just half an hour. No equipment, and yeah, we'll start now. So if you stand with your feet parallel, we'll start off really just trying to touch the ground by pushing the hips back, then coming up, down and up, down and up. Okay, and then we'll turn our toes out, and we'll do the same thing. So you're still trying to come down, but keeping your chest up this time. So you're coming down and reach. Do that 10 times. And down and reach. Down and up. Down and up. So we'll start slow, and then we'll pick up our pace a little bit. Okay, one more. Okay, and then into a lunge, left leg forward. Same thing, we're lowering down, either all the way to the ground, or just down where you can touch, and then up 10 times, down and up. See if you can bend your back knee to help you to come down. Eight, 9, and one more, and 10. Okay, switch legs. So in the lunge, we're warming up everything. We're warming up the hip flexor, the thighs, to a certain extent also your back heel. So same thing here, you're lifting up, you're lowering as much in the back leg as you're lowering in the front leg. Down and up, and 2, 10 times, 3, you'll come down, pulse up, down, pulse up. 15, down. Good, 10 more. Lots of weight in the heel. And 5 left. And last one. Okay, and then same thing in the plie squat. So you're turning your toes out, but now we'll do the pulse at the bottom. And then when you come up, you twist and reach. So down, up, down, up, down, pulse, up, down, pulse, up. 16. So just one pulse. I showed 2 in the beginning. Toes are turned out. And I'll do 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Okay, good. Left leg forward again. So we'll do pulses here as well. But for this one, I want to keep you down low and pulsing for 30 seconds. So you're bending both knees, chest stays up, you can even lean back a little bit, and you'll stay here and pulsing. So we'll do this for 30 seconds, and go. See if you can drop your shoulders. We have 5 seconds left. So you focus more on the back leg, and then we'll pulse here for 30 seconds. If you feel a slight stretch in the back hip flexor, that's a good sign. Shouldn't all be focused on the front thigh. We're pulsing. And we only have 8, so you can see a pattern here. We're going back to our feet being parallel. And now we'll add some hip stability. So you're coming down, up, lift the leg. And so when you're lifting the leg off the ground, we'll be alternating legs. You want to flex your foot and really lift from the hip. So try to keep your feet parallel even in the lift. So you're not using your abductors or other muscles. We really want to work on the hip so it can support the glute, or, it's part of that structure that you need for other sports. So coming down, lifting, down, other side. Down and lift, and down and lift. 20 total. 6, 5 left. And last one. Okay, good. And then we'll turn our toes out again. So with this turnout, what we'll work on is going to be stepping. So that front foot is still turned out. And then coming back into a plie squat. So still hip glutes, but just with little different angles. So toes stay turned out, curtsy, and step. And for this one, let's do the same side so you don't lose that turnout in the standing leg. So we'll do that 15 times and then the other side. So step, and up, and down. And curtsy, and up, and down. Curtsy, and up, and down. Curtsy, and up, and down. Five more. And last one. Okay. And then the other side. So I always choose step, squat. Step, step. Don't lose the turnout in your standing leg. Okay, good. All right, and then we'll go back to our lunges. So now we're adding some sideways motion as well. So we start off with a lunge, left leg in front. When you lower, you twist towards the front knee. And then up and reach 15 times. Down and twist, up and reach. Down and twist, up, reach, down, up. For this one, you need your glutes to lift you back up. I'll do 4 more. And last one. Okay, good. And then bring your right leg forward. Same thing on this side. So you're bending and twisting, and up. And of course, bend and snap on Friday was from Legally Blonde. Four more. Okay, good. So, starting again at the top, now we're going to add some jumping. So, jump squats, nobody likes them, they're very useful for your glutes. You're coming down, now that everything is warmed up, that jump is really explosive. So we're going to try that 10 times, and we'll do 2 rounds. So we'll start off coming down and up, 2, 3, 4. Break, finish your set, shake out the legs, 30 seconds rest, and then we'll do it again. So long rest, because I really want you to blast off when you're coming up, not just like a lazy up and down. You really want to come low and then fully extend the hip when you come up. So we'll do that again in 5 seconds. Okay, so ready? Come down and up. 2. Good. So we'll do another 30-second rest, and then we'll go back into the plie squat. So we're not going to keep this intensity because it's quite hard on the legs. So here what we'll do today is you're going to come down, then you lift one heel, lift one heel, lift the other heel, lift both heels, and we'll do that for 45 seconds. Okay, so feet are wide, toes turned up, hips are low, lift one side, the other side, both. 1, 2, 3. And lift both. We have 20 seconds left. Almost there. 5 seconds. And stretch the legs. Quick stretch left, right. And then we're coming into airplanes. So this one we know we're going to do a minute where you just switch, switch, switch. If the jumping is still too much, step, 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 step. And we'll do 1 minute of that. So ready, and go. Now that the legs are warmed up, this should feel okay. You're still going to breathe a little harder. We're halfway. "20 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring you back to your feet parallel, but we're not going to do a squat anymore. We're going to do a single leg deadlift. So you're going to bring one knee up. You're going to bend the standing leg, reach the other leg back, and then lift and bring this leg up. So simple movement, not easy. You do that 10 times without setting this foot down. So the weight is in the standing leg, it's all in the glute. And you're coming down and then lifting up. That should feel like almost like an elevator just going up. So you engage the glute muscle, up, 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 and lift. So I start with my weaker leg, which is my left, and then my stronger leg. So we're coming down for 10, down, and lift. That's 1. Down, and lift. That's 2. Down, and lift 3. 4, catching myself. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. So if your glutes didn't quite kick in, often you'll feel that in the lower leg, but we'll stretch that out in a bit, so don't worry about it. Other leg. 10 times. Come down and up, down and up, down, up. Okay, good. So that was our replacement of the squat. Now with the plie squat, what we're going to do is we'll keep 1 foot parallel and 1 foot turned out. And we're going to lift and set the foot down. So you have, for me, this is the left leg is facing forward. The right leg is facing out. The left leg is bent. And then you're lifting You're lifting, and you're only tapping the big toe down. So it's up, 2, 15 times, 3, and you'll feel that in the standing leg. 5 more. Good. And then switch sides. So straight foot, turned out foot. Okay. And then the lunge type exercise that we've done, I'm going to cheat a little bit on. Instead, we're going to do a side lunge. So you're going to step with your right leg, pull in your left leg, do a hop, and hold. And then step up with both feet. Step with the right, pull your left leg in, balance. 10 times. Step, hold. Step, hold. Step, hold. Step. I'm going to do 2 more. And hold. So that landing at the end should be really stable. And then we'll go the other way. So you're stepping up, pulling the straight leg in, and hold. And then step up with both feet. 10 times. Up. 3, 4, 5. 8. And 2 more. And then last one. Okay, good. So we're going to come down to the mat. That was a lot of lower leg stuff. Now I want you to stretch that out a bit, especially at the beginning of the week. So come down, bring your right leg forward, left leg back, and then push your hips forward. And then with your right leg in front, you would pull on the left arm and across, or if your left leg is in front, the opposite. So this was cardio, but it wasn't that intense. But as always, this is a good basis for you to do a lot of other things. We'll switch. So reach, and then pull across. And then we'll do some prehab tomorrow, and then cardio more intensely the last 2 sessions this week. Definitely more arm focused on Wednesday, Thursday here. And then bring one of your legs out to the side. So your foot here would be parallel to the knee. And then lean forward and push your hips back. So you're stretching out the inner thigh. yeah, so tomorrow we'll do more rehab, prehab, and tomorrow we'll also do core because we didn't really do that today. Switch sides. And yeah, that brings us, so this week is week 8, I think, since I started this, maybe week 9. Might be week 9 actually. And that seems insane. That's 45 workouts. That's pretty good. And there's a whole library of them on YouTube. So if you go to YouTube and if you search for my name, Roma Vanderwald, you'll find a whole channel that is actually named Coronavirus Workouts, where you can do anything we did a month ago, 2 months ago. So come just sit on your knees, on your lower leg, and then take your one foot up and place it over the other Achilles. So it's the shin of the right leg, for example, goes over the left Achilles or the left calf. And then when you sit back, there's going to be a lot of pressure that the crossed leg applies to that lower leg. And that's, if you don't have a foam roller, if you want to release some tension in the calves, that's a really good stretch. Well, it's a stretch and a little bit of pressure. Oh, very nice. Oh, it's so good to hear your knees better. So now you can join us full steam. Okay, and then we'll switch to the other side. So your left shin goes over your right calf, Achilles. And you're just rocking forward and back. Find a squat that is tender or feels like, you know, if your calf gets tight, you'll know. Like there's a spot where you can't quite sit back onto. And then we're going to pop up into a wide-legged forward fold. So legs are wide, feet are parallel. Lean down, simultaneous stretch of everything. So for this one, start off with your feet parallel, we'll hold that. And then I want you to turn your feet in and you'll have that stretch up the shin through the lower leg. So this is parallel, head is down. And then turn your toes in and feel the difference. Like, especially if you lean towards one of the feet, I can feel that through the top of my foot, the ankle, and then up through the shin. And then go over to the other side. Okay, so we worked the legs, we stretched the legs. I hope you enjoyed this workout. This was a little less of your traditional cardio, but it was, I think it was a good leg sculpting thing. And then for all our runners, I think it's a good sort of baseline. So I'll see you tomorrow for prehab. So tomorrow is going to be at 5:30 in New York, and then 7:30 here, and then one more time this week at 4, and the rest is just going to be at 5:30. Okay, I look forward to seeing you and talk to you soon. Bye.